turning your Bible, you already turned to 2 Corinthians 9. We're talking about planting and gathering a harvest. It's the same thing. We call it sowing and reaping. That's something that should consistently be going on in our mind. Be conscious of, I'm a sower. A sower is a person who sows all the time. A sower is a person who sows all the time. I talked to a guy about 3 months ago, and I asked him, I said, are you a tither? He said, sometime. And I said, are you a man? And he said, yeah. I said, is your wife a woman? He said, yeah. I said, how often is she a woman? All the time. I said, women are women all the time. A sower is somebody who sows all the time. A man is a man all the time. I asked him, sometimes you kind of feel like you're a woman? He said, no. I said, well, see, you know you are a man. And that's how it should be. A sower is a person who sows all the time. And there's some great benefits. And it's not a grievous thing. It's actually something good. Sometimes when I'm receiving, when we receive offering, I wonder, do people realize? I mean, they know it, but are they conscious that it really is God? You can really depend on this, that whatever you sow, you will get a harvest. Have y'all seen grass seem like it grow out of concrete? It actually will grow. A seed produces harvest. It grows, seem like it'll find a way to grow. It'll grow out of rocks. On my way to Branson, Missouri, sometimes when we're going to Branson to enjoy some time, I look on the side of those big mountains. There's trees growing out of rocks. Trees growing out of rocks on the side of the mountain. Somehow seed got in there, and a tree grew out of a rock. A seed produces harvest. That makes it not a grievous thing. So especially children of God, should constantly be sowing, knowing that actually seeds produce a harvest. You cannot sow a seed and not have a harvest. And that revelation alone puts you in control. So let's look at this 9th chapter of 2 Corinthians, and the 9th chapter of 2 Corinthians and the 7th verse. Every man according as he purposeth in his heart, so let him give. So you see, the Holy Spirit is in your heart, and I think a better way to approach this, in this constantly knowing, constantly sowing, is not in a way where it's secular humanistic. That means I'm not thinking, I'm going to work this principle for myself. No, the Holy Spirit is there, and what I'm just trying to tell you, yield to what He's telling you to do, because He's always leading you to pray. He's always leading you to be conscious of sowing, whether it's money or something else. So I'm saying, get used to obeying that prompting in your heart to give like He said give. I'm not saying get that principle and say, I found the principle in the Bible, and now I can use this so I can get rich now. That may be true, but it's better to just say, I'm going to expect the Spirit of God to lead me in my giving, and I'm going to expect to yield to that.